Good morning, students of class 5. Students, I'm sure all of you are happy and healthy. Students, in my last video, I had completed the comprehension exercises of lesson 5, Alice in Wonderland, and I had started with framed sentences. Now today I'm going to continue with framed sentences and other exercise of lesson 5, Alice in Wonderland. So all of you, please take out your English Wordsworth English Reader books, turn to page 45 and your notebook also. Children, please take out your English notebooks and your Wordsworth English Reader book, turn the page to page 45 as I'm going to continue with the exercise of lesson 5, Alice in Wonderland. Students, today first of all, I'm going to revise the comprehension exercises of lesson 5 on page 45. Then I'll be continuing with the framed sentences. So exercise A, answer the following question. What were Alice and Dina doing one summer's day? The answer is, one summer day, Alice and her kitten Dina were sitting on the branches of a tree. Question 2. What did Alice see as she got down from the tree? Answer 2 is, as Alice got down from the tree, she saw a white rabbit scuttling along. He was clutching a large watch. Question 3. Where did Alice's curiosity lead her? Answer is, Alice's curiosity led her to a large hole at the foot of a tree. Then she squeezed into it and crawled after the white rabbit. She fell into a tunnel and reached a long corridor. Question 4. What was the doorknob's reaction? Answer is, the doorknob cried, "Eek," it was speaking. Question 5. Whom did Alice meet at the forest? The answer is, Alice met two fat little men, Tweedledee and Tweedledum, at the forest. Question 6. What happened after Alice ate the biscuit from the jar? Answer is, Alice started to grow and grow. Soon she was so big that she was bursting out of the house. Her arms poked through the windows and legs burst out of the door. Question 7. How did she start shrinking? Answer is, after eating the carrot, she started shrinking. Question 8. What advice did the butterfly give Alice? Answer is, the butterfly advised Alice, pointing at a mushroom, that one side of the mushroom would make her taller and the other side would make her shorter. Now, exercise B. Who said these to whom? The first one. I'm late, I'm late. The white rabbit said to himself. The second one. The second sentence is, how curious. Who said this? Answer is, Alice said to herself. The third sentence. And who are you? The answer is, the caterpillar asked Alice. Question 4. And I wish I was a little taller. Alice said to the caterpillar. Fifth, I can help. The butterfly said to Alice. Sixth, a monster. The white rabbit said to Alice. Now exercise C. Find the words from the story which mean the same as the following. The first word is hurrying. Hurrying means running. The second word is unusual. Unusual means strange. The third word is boundary. Boundary means edge. The fourth word is puzzle. Puzzle, the word is surprised. The fifth word is whispering. Whispering, muttering. The sixth word is to become small. Shrink. Seventh, running after, chasing. Eighth, vanished. That means disappear. Now, let's revise the 3 make sentences which we had done in the last video. I'll revise, then I'll erase and write the fourth one. Children, the first word is muttering, and the sentences, she sat practicing her speech, muttering to herself. She said practicing her speech, muttering to herself. Muttering means whispering, speaking in a very low voice. Then the second word is edge. Edge means boundary. And these sentences, don't leave your glass so close to the edge of the table, it might fall off. Then the third word is fluttered. Fluttered, when a bird, it moves its wings, that is fluttered. And the sentence is, the parrot fluttered its wing in the cage. I hope all of you have written. So now I'm going to erase these three sentences and write the fourth one. The fourth word is squeezed. The fourth word is squeezed. S-Q-U-E-E-Z-E-D. Okay. And the meaning of squeezed is managed to get into through a narrow or restricted space. कोई बहुत थोड़ी जगह है और उसमें से कोई चीज निकले तो that is squeezed. And our sentence is, I squeezed the lemons to make lemon squash. Lemon squash, नींबू पानी जिसमें शुगर होती है, जो मीठा वाला नींबू पानी होता है उसको लेमन स्क्वॉश बोलते हैं बेटा. सो आई स्क्वीज द लेमन. स्क्वीज मतलब आप टूथपेस्ट के ट्यूब को स्क्वीज करते हो टूथपेस्ट निकालने के लिए, इजंट इट? द माउस, द रैट, इट स्क्वीज्ड इनटू द होल. छोटे से होल में वो स्क्वीज करके अंदर चला जाता है. देन आप लेमन को, नींबू को निचोड़ने को भी हम क्या बोलते हैं? स्क्वीज. So I squeeze the lemons to make lemon squash. Then the fifth word, children, is clutching. Clutching, to hold tightly. Now the sentences, he rolled on to his side, clutching a pillow. पिलो जानते हैं ना, तकिया. In his arms. He rolled onto his side. Roll लेना जब आप करवट लेके मुड़ते हो उसको बोलते हैं rolled onto his side, clutching a pillow in his arms. So I hope all of you have written, and please ensure that you draw a parting line on the line itself using a scale and pencil. Then children, the sixth word is curious. Curious means eager to know. And the sentences, the children were curious to know their result. The children were curious to know their result. The children were curious to know the result. And now the last word, that is stretched. Stretched means to pull, खींचना. किसी भी चीज को खींचने को हम स्ट्रेच करना बोलते हैं. You stretch a rubber band, isn't it? So the sentence is she woke up and stretched lazily. She woke up and stretched lazily. She woke up and stretched lazily. Fine. So with this we have finished our frame sentences. The fourth word is squeezed, and the sentence is I squeezed the lemons to make lemon squash. The fifth word is clutching, and the sentence is he rolled onto his side, clutching a pillow in his arms. The sixth word is curious, and the sentence is the children were curious to know their result. The seventh word is stretched, and the sentence is she woke up and stretched lazily. So I hope all of you have written these sentences neatly in your notebook. So now I am going to erase this and turn the page of your Wordsworth English Reader book to page number 46, as I am going to start with language structure exercise. Children, our next exercise of language structure is formation of adjectives from nouns. कैसे हम noun से adjectives को बनाते हैं. Now if you all look at the box given on page 46 on the top, please look at this box. Read the words. The noun is intelligence and the adjective form is intelligent. Intelligence से जो एडजेक्टिव फॉर्म हुआ है वो क्या है बेटा? इंटेलिजेंट. देन द सेकेंड नाउन इज एलिगेंस, और एलिगेंस से जो एडजेक्टिव फॉर्म हुआ है दैट इज एलिगेंट. नाउ सम एडजेक्टिव्स आर फॉर्म्ड बाय रिमूविंग सी फ्रॉम द नाउन्स एंड एडिंग टी. अब आप ध्यान से अगर ये स्पेलिंग देखो बेटा, लुक एट द स्पेलिंग केयरफुली. इंटेलिजेंस के एंड में क्या है? सी विच इज हाईलाइटेड. सो इस नाउन का हमको अगर एडजेक्टिव फॉर्म करना है तो हमें सी की जगह क्या लिखना होगा बेटा? टी. वी नीड टू रिप्लेस द लास्ट टू लेटर्स सी विथ टी. इंटेलिजेंस में से इफ यू रिमूव सी क्या हो जाएगा और टी ऐड कर देंगे तो एडजेक्टिव बन जाएगा इंटेलिजेंट. एलिगेंस के एंड में से सी रिमूव करके टी ऐड कर देंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? एलिगेंट. सो इंटेलिजेंट एंड एलिगेंट बोथ आर दी एडजेक्टिव्स जो किससे फॉर्म हुए हैं? नाउन से. और क्या किया है हमने? सी को रिमूव करके टी ऐड किया. नाउ आवर एक्सरसाइज ए इज राइट द एडजेक्टिव्स फॉर द फॉलोइंग नाउन्स. अब आप सब में पहले सी को अंडरलाइन कर लो, ठीक है ना? सो फर्स्ट थिंग व्हाट आर वी गोइंग टू डू इज वी राइट द हेडिंग. द हेडिंग इज exercise A. This exercise has to be done in the book only. Write the adjectives for the following nouns. Now, there is a column for noun and there is a column for adjective. Now we need to frame the adjective from the noun. बेटा जो पहला वर्ड है that is abundance. इसमें लास्ट में क्या है? CE है, ठीक है? अब हमें क्या करना है? हमें इसका एडजेक्टिव कैसे फ्रेम करना है? by replacing the CE with T, तो हो जाएगा abundant। हमने एडजेक्टिव क्या बना दिया? abundant। कैसे फ्रेम किया? C को किससे रिप्लेस किया? T से। Now the second word is, second noun is significance। significance, clear? significance के एंड में C है। अब हम क्या करेंगे? C को रिप्लेस कर देंगे T से, तो जो एडजेक्टिव बनेगा वो सिग्निफिकेंट। सिग्निफिकेंस का क्या हो गया? सिग्निफिकेंट। देन द थर्ड नाउन इज इम्पोर्टेंस। इम्पोर्टेंस के एंड में भी सी है। हम सी को किससे रिप्लेस करेंगे? टी से, तो क्या हो जाएगा? इम्पोर्टेंट। ओके, नाउ द फोर्थ वर्ड। द फोर्थ वर्ड इज ब्रिलियंस। And the adjective form is brilliant. Brilliance, brilliant. Then the fifth word is absence. And जो adjective form है that is absent. Yeah? So I hope all of you have written this in the book. Noun abundance, the adjective form is abundant. Noun significance, the adjective form is significant. The noun is importance, the adjective form is important. The noun is brilliance, the adjective form is brilliant. The noun is absence and the adjective form is absent. Fine. So I hope all of you have done this exercise. And now I'm going to erase this, children, and I'm going to start with exercise B. That exercise also has to be done in the book only. बेटा B exercise भी हम book में ही करेंगे। Okay. Now, exercise B is about people and profession. Profession मतलब जो भी जो काम करता है वो उसका profession होता है. When we add ER, R or OR to words, they refer to the people that are involved in specific activity or live in the area. अगर हम किसी भी वर्ब के आगे ER लगाएंगे या R लगाएंगे या OR लगाएगा तो पीपल जो काम करते हैं स्पेसिफिक एक्टिविटी या जो वहाँ रहते हैं उस एरिया में उनका नाम आएगा. Now our exercise B is based on this only. So exercise B is read these hints. कुछ hints दिए हैं and we need to find the people and based on the hints and find okay. Now the first hint is someone who cleans. Someone who cleans. So, and how many letter words? कितने words दिए हैं? 7. 7 blanks are there. सो अब क्लीन्स, CLEAN, क्लीन, इसके एंड में हमने क्या लगाया, ER, तो हमारा वर्ड क्या हो गया, क्लीनर. Somebody who cleans is known as a cleaner. Somebody who cleans is known as a cleaner. CLEANER. Then the second one, someone who teaches. टीच वर्ड है, इसमें हम ES रिमूव करके ER लगा देंगे. तो जो पढ़ाता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं बेटा, टीचर. TEACHER, teacher. Someone who teaches is known as teacher. Someone who cleans is known as cleaner. Then the third one, someone who works somewhere. कोई जो कहीं पे काम करता है उसको हम क्या बोलते हैं बेटा, वर्कर. वर्क वर्ड है ना, तो एस हटा के हम एंड में क्या ऐड करेंगे, ER, तो क्या हो जाएगा, वर्कर. Someone who works somewhere is known as a worker. Then the fourth one, someone who digs. digs मतलब खोदना, जो खुदाई करता है. तो जो डिग करता है उसको क्या बोलते हैं, डिगर. DIGGER, डिगर. खुदाई करने वाले को क्या बोलते हैं, डिगर. So someone who digs is known as a digger. Then the fifth one is someone who fights. फाइट वर्ड है, फाइट से क्या हो जाएगा, फाइटर. दैट इज FIGHTR, fighter. So someone who fights is known as a fighter. FIGHTER, fighter. Then the sixth one, someone who clicks photographs. जो फोटो खींचता है, someone who clicks photographs. Someone who clicks photographs. So photographs से एस हटा के हम ER लगा देंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा, फोटोग्राफर. Someone who clicks photographs is known as photographer. Then the seventh one, someone who writes books. जो बुक्स लिखता है. So who writes books? Author. ऑथर भी लिख सकते हैं आप, राइटर भी लिख सकते हैं. ठीक है, दोनों वर्ड्स हैं. वील राइट ऑथर. यू कैन ऑल्सो राइट ऑब्लिक राइटर. दोनों, आपको दोनों वर्ड्स पता होने चाहिए. राइट से राइटर होता है, बट आप ऑथर आता है बुक्स में तो स्टूडेंट्स आर क्लूलेस कि ऑथर क्या होता है. तो समवन हु राइट्स बुक इज ऑल्सो नोन एज ऑथर. उसको, उनको ऑथर भी बोलते हैं और राइटर भी बोलते हैं. सो प्लीज राइट बोथ दी वर्ड्स सो दैट यू आर क्लियर कि ये दोनों का मतलब यही होता है, ऑथर और राइटर. समवन हु राइट्स बुक. देन दी लास्ट वन इज समवन who plays a game. प्ले से है, सो वील राइट प्लेयर, PLAYER, player. So someone who plays a game is known as a player. So with this, we have finished our exercise B, which is based on the people and professions. Let's revise, then I'll erase and start with the grammar exercise. The first one is someone who cleans is known as a cleaner. The second one, someone who teaches, he is a teacher. Third, someone who works somewhere is a worker. Fourth, someone who digs is known as a digger. Someone who fights is known as a fighter. Someone who clicks photographs is known as a photographer. Someone who writes book is known as a writer or an author. दोनों आपको लिखना है ताकि पता रहे कि दोनों का मीनिंग सेम है. And eighth one is someone who plays a game, he is a player. So I hope all of you have done. So now I'm going to erase these children and I'm going to start with Grammarly exercise, which is based on adjectives, kinds of adjectives. सबको पता है ना adjectives क्या होते हैं बेटा? Words which describe noun or pronoun. Describing words को हम adjectives बोलते हैं. जिस चीज से किसी चीज का शेप, साइज, क्वांटिटी, क्वालिटी, कलर पता लगे, वो सब क्या है बच्चों? एडजेक्टिव्स है. व्हाट आर दे? दे आर एडजेक्टिव्स. क्लियर? नाउ टर्न टू पेज नंबर 47. Adjectives. An adjective is a word used with a noun to add something to its meaning. Adjective वो word है जो noun के साथ बेटा use करते हैं to add to the meaning of the noun. वो describe करते हैं noun को, है ना? noun की shape बताते हैं, size बताते हैं, color बताते हैं, number बताते हैं, quantity बताते हैं. तो वो words जो noun को describe करते हैं, they are known as adjectives. Now there are 5 adjectives, children. All of you can see this. So the first adjective is adjective of quality. Now what is adjective of quality? Adjective of quality describes the quality of a person or thing. Adjective of quality है ये किसी भी person या thing की बेटा quality बताता है. For example, good, honest, foolish, wonderful. ये सारी चीजें जितने भी words हैं ये adjectives हैं और ये quality बताते हैं किसी person या thing की. We say he's a good person, he's a good boy, he's an honest man. तो quality बता रहे हैं. He's a foolish person, है ना? Wonderful monument. तो किसी भी चीज की जो adjectives quality बताते हैं nouns की, उनको adjective of quality बोलते हैं. Then the second is adjective of quantity. Quantity का मतलब क्या होता है कि वो जो चीजें जिनको हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते, जिनको वे करके खरीदते हैं, तो उनको हम क्वांटिटी जैसे बोलते हैं ना. अगर सपोज ये ईटिंग राइस, अब राइस अनकाउंटेबल नाउन है ना? तो राइस अगर आपको और चाहिए तो आप बोलते हो सम राइस, लिटिल राइस, मोर राइस, है ना? हाफ केक. सो वो चीजें कि जिनको हम काउंट नहीं कर सकते हैं और उनका हमको क्वांटिटी बतानी होती है, तो जो वर्ड्स क्वांटिटी डिस्क्राइब करते हैं वो एडजेक्टिव ऑफ क्वांटिटी. टेल्स अस हाउ मच क्वांटिटी ऑफ अ थिंग इज मेंट. किसी भी चीज की कितनी क्वांटिटी, है ना? फॉर एग्जाम्पल सम, लिटिल, मच, हाफ, ग्रेट, होल, ये क्वांटिटी है. देन एडजेक्टिव ऑफ नंबर्स. नंबर्स तो सबको पता है. 6 men, 4 apples, 5 chocolates. तो जहां पे किसी चीज का नंबर हमको पता लगे वो एडजेक्टिव ऑफ नंबर्स. एंड इसमें मेनी भी हो सकता है, ऑल भी, फ्यू भी. ये हम सारे जितने भी काउंटेबल नाउन्स के संग हम यूज कर सकते हैं वो सारे एडजेक्टिव ऑफ नंबर. देन डेमॉन्स्ट्रेटिव एडजेक्टिव. बेटा ये 4 ही होते हैं. दिस, दैट, दीज, दोज. दिस हम कब यूज करते हैं? जब कोई एक चीज जो हमारे पास है. दिस का प्लूरल, एक से ज्यादा चीज जब हमारे पास है तो उसके लिए दीज. उसके बाद दैट, कोई एक चीज जो हमसे दूर हो. और दैट का प्लूरल है दोज। अगर बहुत सारी चीजें जो हमसे दूर हैं तो उनके लिए हम दोज यूज करेंगे। तो डिमॉन्स्ट्रेटिव एडजेक्टिव बेटा 4 होते हैं, दिस, दैट, दीज, दोज। देन फिफ्थ इज इंट्रोगेटिव एडजेक्टिव्स, इज यूज टू आस्क क्वेश्चन। जो वर्ड्स जिनसे हम क्वेश्चन आस्क करते हैं वो इंट्रोगेटिव एडजेक्टिव। फॉर एग्जाम्पल व्हाट, विच, whose. So these were the 5 kinds of adjectives, and I'll be continuing with the exercise based on kinds of adjectives in my next video. Till then, all of you, please read the definitions of these 5 kinds of adjectives and revise all the taught exercises. That's all for today. Thank you, students. Good day ahead.